Cam.
Cameron Fugel arrived to help us conduct our last and most ambitious experiment of the year.
Well, the LIDAR trucks are coming down the road.
And we also welcomed a whole team of LIDAR experts, including Pete Kelsey, John Brown, Jim Royston, and Sam DeRizzo.
Well, before we jump into what we're planning on doing, this looks like some serious tech.
It's pretty serious technology when it comes to LIDAR. This one is specifically used for long-distance collection.
Okay.
And it's incredibly accurate.
Once the sun goes down, we'll start the experiment by launching a rocket in the east field to see if we can stimulate phenomena. From there, imaging expert John Brown will drive his mobile LIDAR vehicle, while Cameron Fugel shadows him in the helicopter. They'll move past the east field, the triangle, the Mesa drill site, and over to Homestead 2. John will be scanning the entire area between the ground and the helicopter for signs of the cone or any other strange things.
Then after that experiment's done, we're going to do an experiment at the triangle.
Yeah, let me describe that. We're going to have the burner from a hot air balloon heating up that space where we have detected something at an altitude of about 30 feet, and we'll be doing some thermal and LIDAR imaging on that.
So we'll be using a hot air balloon burner to blast flames into that 31-foot region while we scan it with LIDAR devices and record it with high-speed, night vision, thermal, and infrared cameras. And all during the experiment, we'll be monitoring numerous spectrum analyzers, radiation detectors, and GPS devices to collect more data than we ever have before. This place has been hiding its secrets from us for more than 5 years now. But tonight, we intend to finally reveal just what they truly are.
So as serious as this is exciting too.
Very exciting. And we have a lot of work to do.
It's a super science project tonight. We got a lot to do.
Well, guys, I can see our shadows are getting awfully long. I think it's time to get out there, get set up, and get ready to go.
Yep. Let's get to work. We got to go.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna get airborne.
All right, looks like Cameron's up. Sam, do you copy?
Yes, so we have just entered the gate. We are ready.
Just after nightfall, Cameron Fugel lifted off in the helicopter to get positioned 1,000 feet above John Brown's mobile LIDAR truck at the eastern gate. It was time to start our ranch-wide experiment.
Cameron, are you in place?
I am.
We're gonna go in 5, 4,
3, 2,
1.
there it goes. Rocket's up.
We had a good launch.
Good shoot, and you can send them on their way.
Tell them, let's go. We're good.
Travis says go for your LIDAR run.
You got it. Copy that, Don.
10-4, we are moving.
All right, here they come.
Right after Dragon launched his rocket, John Brown began driving his LIDAR truck from east to west across the ranch, while Cameron was positioned right above him, flying at an altitude of 1,000 feet.
Got a good visual on the rocket. All right, Sam, we're just over top of you now at 1,000 feet. We're going to be tracking you back to the east side of the ranch with the LIDAR truck.
10-4, we're moving now.
Copy that, Sam. Go all the way to the gate and turn back around.
Go to the gate, 10-4.
LIDAR truck just passed the drill site, proceeding to the triangle. Over.
Copy that, Thomas. Everybody be advised that the LIDAR truck is passing through the triangle right now.
We'll stay on top of you and track just over top.
Just curious, is the helicopter, does he think he's directly over the LIDAR truck? Because he's directly over the drill site right now.
Yeah, that's a good question, Thomas. He's way behind the LIDAR truck. Oh, something's going on.
Yeah. I can confirm that's exactly what I saw here.
Yeah, we're showing directly over the truck. Because we're seeing the light cast up from the truck, and it was behind us.
Behind him? There's no way.
Okay, Now, this was really odd. Cameron said, according to what he was seeing, he was tracking directly above the LIDAR truck as they headed back east past the triangle. But we could all see the helicopter positioned way behind the truck and much closer to the Mesa drill site. So, were our eyes being deceived or his? It made no sense. As Steve Jones prepared to start shooting flames up above the triangle,
We're running. LIDAR's running.
we activated our stationary and handheld LIDAR devices.
Well, I'm live.
Oh, you're up.
Then, Pete Kelsey got his thermal camera drone in the air, and we also started recording with a FLIR thermal camera on the ground.
Go ahead and do a run, Sam.
10-4. We are going.
Steve, you copy?
Copy.
Artie, you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa!
Oh, we got it. We got a good visual on the fire. We've got constant static through the radio.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Hey, interesting point. Every time you do the fire, we get interference on the radios, static on this frequency.
How can fire cause static on the radio? That's crazy. Go.
It made me wonder if the flames that were directly hitting the 31-foot blob zone at the triangle were somehow triggering more phenomena that was affecting the helicopter. So we needed Steve Jones to shoot more flames to see if it would keep happening or possibly stimulate something even stranger.
Stop.
What was that?
I don't know. Something just went right across the mesa like that.
It looked like it was right in front of the...
Man just went
Yeah.
across.
I'm looking at this monitor and I see almost like a fog or a field of some kind moving across the mesa, and we don't know what it is. Hopefully Eric caught some more video footage of it in his cameras, and we can figure out exactly what that is.
Hey, Steve, we're gonna do one more burn.
Copy that.
3, 2, 1, go.
Right there. Let's do it again. I saw that again.
2, 1, stop.
It was like a smoke ring. It was like
Yeah,
a
it looked like it was going along the side of something there. Yeah, there was that little section right there on the edge, and it looked like it hit something and like...
And went around it.
Yeah.
Caleb, did you say you saw something in the scanner?
Well, so, couple things. When Steve was making the flare go, it looked like there was like a circle that kind of went around, and almost like it followed the edge of a bowl.
Oh, wow.
And Pete had the drone come back out, and we saw two different things look like they went across the screen, but they almost like they were distorted.
All right.
So,
Well, absolutely. Look, that's awesome.
It was odd that the flames might have possibly affected Cameron's comm system in the helicopter nearly 5,000 feet above the triangle. But when the guys saw a distorted shadow move across the face of the mesa on Pete's thermal camera screen, and then the flames appeared to wrap around an invisible object right at the 31-foot blob level, it seemed like we were definitely getting responses from something on the ranch. The question was, just what could it be?
we reset everything on the SLAM scanner, and so the next experiment I'll try and scan again, and I'm going to try and do that same pattern around the triangle. So.
This is Cameron. I am at 10,000 feet above sea level, or 5,000 feet above the triangle. I saw something.
What?
Oh, there's another one.
Isn't that bizarre?
Yeah.
Be advised, there's objects that must keep flying through the screen. There it goes. Same little object going by. Nothing should be freaking flying up here in the dark like that. It's crazy. They are small size objects that keep zipping by the helicopter. I did capture it on the cameras. we'll have to review.
Okay, just confirming, you did see 2 smaller orbs.
Yes!
I
All
wouldn't
right.
say orbs, just small objects that flew by, but it wouldn't be a bird at these altitudes.
That's awesome.
Okay, Travis says it's awesome, and I bet you Eric will be looking forward to seeing that data camera.
None of us could see any signs of the UAPs that Cameron, who was wearing night vision goggles, was reporting flying all around the helicopter nearly 5,000 feet directly above the triangle. But from the tone in his voice, we could all tell he was definitely seeing something that had no conventional explanation.
I think we've accomplished just about every single one of our objectives tonight.
Correct. We did get a lot of data.
In fact, what we've done tonight has probably generated more data than any other data collection exercise that we've done in a single evening.
Dude, you're right. We've got more data points to go through right now than we've had probably in the entire summation of the 5 years that I've been here.
That's daunting to even think about.
It's an insurmountable task. But hey, look, you know, it's late. We still got to break down and put stuff up.
Yeah.
So I say we divide and conquer, and let's get out of here.
Feels like it's almost time to get up.
Yeah, it is.